Hello everyone, what's good, what's poppin', welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Caroline, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this, what I'm calling my hot, sexy, rich housewife layered blowout look. Like, this is a look I would wear when life is lavish. I got the kids, I've got the money, and I just go to Pilates, pick up my kids, and look effortlessly and chic. This hairstyle is actually quite easy to achieve, and I'll show you guys how I layered it, how I styled it, all of that, as well as give you guys my review on this wig from Myfirstwig hair company. This company is a company that designed exactly what it sounds like, making wigs for beginners. Everything about them is very intentional, down to the packaging. Like, they also include this little bag for you to store your wig, which I think is so cute. They sent me their Malaysian silky straight texture, and this texture is set to last about 1 to 2 years, and everything basically done for you. It's pre-plucked, pre-bleached, HD lace, chef kiss, just like literally melts into your scalp, as well as it comes with this new drawstring feature, which makes it a lot easier for you to have like a perfect fitting. It can wrinkle, but this one was designed to like purposely lay on your head flushly and gluelessly for a frontal. So I'll be giving my like 2-week review on that. But yeah, if you want to see how I achieve this look, or you want to just get some info on some new hair worth investing, or just want to spend some time with your girl, then sit back, relax, and let's get right into today's video. Okay guys, so it's been about 2 weeks of me wearing this wig as like my everyday go-to wig, and it's a wig that I know is going to last. Like, that Malaysian hair, they say the last 1 to 2 years. I feel like I believe it for sure. Like, the hair, it hardly sheds silky straight, and it stays nice and silky straight. It doesn't get frizzy or anything. Tangling in the back is very minimal. The density is not like super thick, it's more lighter if someone likes lighter hair. Casual, realistic, everyday look, if that's what you're going for. And of course, the lace quality, 10 out of 10. Like, don't judge this wig too much. I've been wearing it, I've been tossing it on a lot, and I just tossed it on today. It's like just the end of the day, and I wore it. Like, I tossed it on just like a look decent for the day wig. But I can say the quality of the hair and the lace honestly makes it worth the money if you're looking into, like, if you're a beginner and you got some coin and you want to invest in a good wig. But anyways, I wanted to come back on camera to like kind of update y'all on the styling I've been doing on it. I feel like my wigs, the more I wear them, the more I change them up, and if this look I'm kind of like going for, I low-key like it, and I feel like y'all are gonna want a tutorial. So the wig did come with layers, as y'all saw initially. So what I'm doing is to cut my layers. Here's a little quick layering tutorial. Get you a nice sharp face razor. I feel like that's the easiest way to cut layers. And I just go down like diagonally, like but like, right? And the way I do it is like, it's like you're going section, like parting by parting. Like this, I'll like put my fingers in this way. I want my layers to like look like sections in a way. So I use my finger, I'll part out this way, and with my razor, I'll just like hold it like this. And like, I slide my finger down where I want the layer to start. You kind of have to know, honestly. So like about right here, have the hair pulled out, and I let it come all, let the razor slide all the way down, and bada bing, bada boom. And same thing, I'm trying to fix these layers. They don't go all the way back. You see, like it's going, and it stops right here. I want it to like go like deeper. So sectioning that out, and I just wanted to match up the layer that's already there. So I'm just gonna slide my finger to where the first layer stops, and then razor, and slide down until you get it all the way where it's supposed to be. Nice. And I'm gonna do it right here. On this side, cool, let me relax. Sometimes too many layers is a thing, I'm not gonna lie to you. You can't go layer crazy. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm just trying to fix up the layers I already add and make just like, I want like shorter layers. So this blowout look I'm trying to go for really gives blowout. Okay, right? I just section. I've learned for the non-dominant hand, my trick is I take this is like my left side, wait, my right side, the layers that I do a little different. So I take the hair and I twist it. That way I can make sure, and I slide down still at an angle. Twisting it on this side makes my layers actually make sense. Because as long as I'll get really good layers on my left side, but the layers on my right never make sense. And now what I do, same thing like I would do right, twist it though, have my fingers still where I need it to be, and slide down, still at an angle. Clean up this bang, twist and slide. Alright, nice. I'm going for like a hot mom, housewife kind of look, and that includes a blowout and lots of sultry layers. Okay, I feel like I want more. The way I know if I want more, like I just put the hair like this, and like how it's like falling is where I section it. I guess like envision, okay, I want it to feather more like that. I don't know, the more you do it, the more you figure it out. Because something I just figured out today as I was playing with this hair. Alright. Okay, so that's good. That looks good. Well, actually, it feels a little dead on this section. So I'm just gonna do a little 1, 2. And plus, since the hair is like on the thinner side, I feel like adding all these layers is gonna make it look even fuller, because it just gives it more movement. Adding layers is like hair like this really does what it needs to do. Twist, keep forgetting to twist. Twist and raise it down. Okay. I feel like layer wise, that's enough layers. For styling, I've been obsessed with this product I just got from Amazon. It's like a thermal round brush, so like it gives like a blowout look without having to like actually get like a blow dryer and a round brush and create a blowout look. It's like my new favorite like wig tool right now. And I'll try to show you how I do it. So you just take it. I feel like I'll probably make like a separate detailed tutorial on how to use one of these. But for me, I just tried like, for like the bottom sections, I want it to come in my face. I grab it, I put the hair over it, create some tension. You want tension on this. And I don't like roll back, I just keep rolling forward. Sometimes rolling back gets the hair caught. And I try to make sure I'm getting it to go to the ends. Do a couple rolls, make sure all the hair is in there. And then flick it out. Okay. Alright. Wrong direction, JK. Coming in towards my face. If I want to just do the ends, I'll start it at the ends. Make sure I like put the hair on there sometimes so all the layers don't get missing. And then keep rolling. I'm not rolling up and back, I'm rolling forward the whole time. I don't like backtrack. Just make sure I'm still trying to like make tension. There we go. Then it slips into my face. So I went like, I don't know, like, you know, I come down with a bang. I did that for that. Because the direction that you hold this actually matters, I'm realizing. So if you want it to have a certain look, you gotta hold it a certain way. Okay. Ooh. This is a lot better than using a flat iron, because now like it also straightens your hair. But like adds like a little like fun blowouty look. So I just want the ends to have little curls. So I just wrap it all around and keep, while applying, making tension, keep rolling down in towards my face. And then flick out. Ooh, cutie. Let's go upwards this time. Try to get those ends all up in there. It's just the hard part sometimes. And then flick. Okay, kinda, sorta. Kinda. It's not exactly what I was looking for. Let's see if I can do that again. I think I didn't get all the ends in there, that's why. And then flick. Okay, that's pretty. And now for the top. The top, I'm still trying to figure out the best way. I think I like doing it, like bringing it out like this, and then putting the comb in. No. Putting the comb. And then like I switch my fingernail this way. I don't know how to explain it. Just visually watch what I'm doing. And then boom. I like that a lot. That's good. See, now it's like giving like a blowout. And also doing this helps me figure out what layers need to be fixed. I wanted to flick out a little bit more right here, but it's not because like there's like dead hair stopping it. So I gotta go in, like, you know, there you go. Now I can flick out how I want it to. Take it and swirl it. Just on the ends, honestly. Make sure you keep applying a whole lot of tension. Alright, no, that's wrong. So wrong. I think it's the other direction. Yeah, this way upwards. I think for this side. I told y'all. I just figured this out today. Okay. I think. Right? Kinda. Yeah. So that was going upwards. When I figure this brush out properly, I will make y'all a really good tutorial. Right now, I'm just doing trial and error with y'all. But I just made y'all ask for a tutorial on this look. So like, you know, I got this little roll of cameras. Okay. Woo. She is hot, buddy. Now for the front, I've kind of gotten a system down for the front. And I do that. I do the front, like I section out the front bang coming towards my face like these. And what I do is I section it off like this, like a bang, split it in half, and I have the hair coming in my face like a bang. And I wrap it around. It's just a way to get like that like nice little floof in your hair. Try to make sure you get it to the ends, or sometimes I'll do it like away from my face, like so. It's getting it down to the ends that's the annoying part. I think that was right. Maybe I messed it up. Probably. I don't know. Then you just play with it and zhuzh it around until it falls the way you want it to fall. Just want to give like, you know, effortless housewife vibes. That is like my go-to hair for 2025. Like I feel like something about it just looks clean. And maybe because I'm in my house, I'm manifesting being married soon. Because y'all, I'm just a girl. I want to be married. Doesn't matter how young I am. But I'm ready to be a wife. So it's time to manifest by doing house hairstyles.